Hey guys, Foxcat here, and I'm going to do a flip through of The Curious Creatures, a coloring book adventure by Millie Marotta. This is an adult coloring book. Kids will probably find it really boring because it's very tedious and a lot of patterns. And so the regular price of this one is $14.95, and I've actually found it at Goodwill for like $3.99. So it's really good. I believe this is like first edition. I think there's other editions that have other ones. So in the back here, I'm going to show you this first. It's got the list of the creatures. What I did is, because I wanted to do this with my alcohol-based markers, which means they're going to bleed like crazy and not tear up the page, like water-based. So those would be like Copics. I highlighted the ones that I did so I could get good understanding, and X'd out the ones that I couldn't, and blah blah blah, all that. So let's flip through this. No, the one thing I don't like is these are back to back, so I had no choice but to do it that way. As you can tell. Oh, I forgot to put the flame fish on there. Anyways, so starting off, I did the flame fish here. I tried to do them all different colors and just kind of have fun. So I don't remember when I started this because I just kind of randomly did it, but I believe I finished this in summer of this year. So here is the coconut crab. I should have a list that are written down. And we skip a page. Then we did the platypus. Some of my metallic markers, bleed, rub, whatever. Here's the beaver. Here's page 1 of the narwhals. Hopefully you can see that. Here's page 2 of the narwhals, because narwhals are one of my favorites. Skip a page. Not 2. Here's the spread of the poison dart frogs. I tried to do each and every one of them like an actual poison dart frog because I like poison dart frogs. They're pretty and tiny. And then I tried to do psychedelic mushrooms, because mushrooms. This is a page you can tell it has colored pencil, and I'm pretty sure that's either Crayola or Rose Art, cheapy. So here is, I think these are the scalloped hammerhead sharks. I just wrote hammerhead sharks, but I believe these are the scalloped ones because they have the scalloped edge. These are the Tyrannox. I don't know. They're gazelle looking things. Then you have the mandarin fish, which I believe is the colorful one that Precious is based off of, and the dragon wash. Gosh, I can't read my own writing. Anyways, very dull one with it. Then you have an axolotl, another one of favorite. Tried to use a lot of pinks, and I figure I should make it colorful because otherwise it was either going to be brown or white, because that's what the main colors of them are. Then you have the bracken camel. Dromedary has 1 hump, bracken has 2. So B, 2 bumps for the B. Dromedary, D, has 1 hump. That's the way I remembered it as a kid. Then Finnick fox, of course, I had to do a fox. I am a fox after all, fox cat, that is. Okay, then we have, what is this? The Pagronan Mar and the King of Saxony Bird of Paradise. I did the bottom thing, part of the beak green, because they actually have green. Tons in the inside of their mouths are green. I think the tons were green. It might have been black. Anyway, here is the hummingbird hawk moth. I just thought these things were weird looking. Weirdly cool looking. And we have manta rays. And these are maybugs. Then we have my favorite penguin of all times, the macaroni penguin. He has hair. Very bushy eyebrows. Maybe that's why I like Rockley so much from Naruto. Anyways, moving on here. We've got the hermit crab and the peacock mantis shrimp. And this was done this summer. My markers were dying. A lot of my markers are dying. Okay, this is the Mimic Octopus. This here, it's supposed to be sea urchins, but I saw sand dollars. That's why I did it mostly browns. I don't know. What do you see? Outside of circles. Mandala circles, because that's really what it just reminded me of. Let's see what's next. Okay, then we have the... I should know what this is. Chamber Nautilus. My Weedy Sea Dragons. I like these, but you know, the Leafy Sea Dragons reign supreme. We have a blue-footed booby. Which is funny, the blue-footed butterby is a water bird, but the Pokemon based off of the booby is Magmar, who is a fire type. Then we have an Okapi. And the Tuft Penguin. I like the Atlantic Puffin better. I said penguin. It's a puffin. This is a puffin. Tuft Puffin. Then we have the Rhinoceros Hornbill. Very pretty. Then we have the Crest Porcupine. Next, I did part of the spread page of the Rosy Maple, Chinese Moon, Luna, Indonesian Owl, and popular hawk moths. So this is the Rosy Maple, this is the Chinese, no, this is the Chinese, that's the loner, Indonesian hawk, or Indonesian owl, and the popular hawk, if memory serves me correct. Next up we have a Yeti crab. Since Yeti crabs are like a creamy color or white, hence the fact that they're called Yeti crabs, and they're very furry because they live where there's not a lot of light. I tried to do all pastel colors, although my blue is more of a bright blue, bright light sky blue instead of pastel blue, but what are you going to do on your Markers Day? Then we have the New Branch, or Sea Slugs. Honestly, I was having a hard time picking colors because they are so colorful and so cool and so rubbery. I know, they're just cool. Then we have the Longhorn Cowfish. It's also funny that there's a restaurant named after these called Cowfish. I know it's in Universal City Walk or Orlando. No idea what kind of food it has. Then we have kiwi and the Mandarin duck. Look. I am the walrus. That's all I'm missing the fact because it's probably get looked for it. And a moose egg. And we have the Amazonian leaf-footed bug. And got to do both versions. Skip. Now we have the giant peacock, Joseph Coat, Southern Marble Emperor Moth caterpillars. I believe this is the Marble Emperor. And this one is the Joseph Coat, and this one's the peacock. I may have those switched, but you know, you can research them. Here's the long-eared jerboa. And I was torn between doing the sloths, but I went with the golden pheasant just because look how colorful these things are. This is like an almost near accurate representation of the best that I could do. And those are like actual colors. They start out with the yellow head, then they have orange, they have two different shades of red, they've got blue, they've got purple, they've got green, they even have some brown in there. It's like, whoa. This is the Tibetan sand fox, and I was testing out because I saw the page earlier that was done. There was another page that was done with like Ray Crayolas. I should go back and show you that page. What page was that? I should remember what page that was. Huh. I don't remember what page that was. Anyway, there was another page in there that was done because I got it again. Well, what are you gonna do? So I was testing out my Prismacolor color pencils with it. Sucks horribly. And then we have the Jackson Chameleon. And I guess technically on the last page I did sort of do that because you can see the Jackson Chameleon from the back. Now you can. It says draw your own curious creature here. I do enough drawing on my own, I don't need to do that. So that is that one. I would love to get another copy of this and do the pages that I didn't do. Which would be hard because I have favorites like the Macaroni Penguin, the Finnick Fox, the New Branch, Nui branch, C-slits. Well, anyways, I will fox catch you later.